Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, to the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Yakalia, and this video is on the current times, current events, and signs of the time. And according to Bible prophecy, what we're seeing right now in real time is the end of the kingdom of the Edomites, or these so-called white people. And the scripture said, in 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and the end is manifest, the end of the rulership of the Edomites. It is their kingdom leading up to the kingdom of the Israelites, the return of Yahushai, that we will be seeing these processes come to pass. Famine, mass death, plague and pestilence, severe judgment from Yahweh Shemishai. The mark of the beast prophecy, which is a microchip, World War III, the destruction of America, which is Mr. Babylon the Great. You're going to have a sedition among men. The city shall be wasted and cast down. All kinds of things, man. Very terrible times. Jacob's trouble. So we're going to be seeing many of these things. Well, not many of these things. All of these things, as they are Bible prophecy. And one of the signs are the earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Right, and it's very specific that Yahweh Shemishai let us know this. And there are consistent uproars of the people in the world because the people are unhappy and they're depressed and they're suicidal because of the people that are ruling, who are the Edomites, who are the wicked. And as the scriptures say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So the wicked are bearing rule and the people are mourning. And all of this is going to lead to very chaotic times. All right, regarding how people are going to be acting out in these last days. But the earthquakes are a very clear sign of the end. And here it is that we have this very devastating earthquake. All right, even from this channel, Dabu 77, massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocks Myanmar and Thailand. Building collapses and extensive damage. All right, and then here on the news, it's all over, man. Earthquake strikes Myanmar. Tremors felt in Thailand, or however they say it. Okay, so in the news, we're getting some reports that say what we know about the earthquake in Myanmar an hour ago from the New York Times. Here it is, some videos, Myanmar earthquake, thousands feared dead, updated 5 hours ago, more than 150 dead after powerful earthquake 2 hours ago. So they're just, it's continuously being updated at this point as it's very current. So they're just finding people who have perished and people who have been judged by Yahweh Shemishai as time goes on. 7 hours ago, at least 144 dead and hundreds injured. So the tally so far has risen up to 150 from what I've seen. But they're saying that thousands feared dead because it's a very devastating earthquake, man. 7.7 magnitude is huge. Imagine if a 7.7 magnitude hit Jamaica. It'd be devastating. Okay, so the earthquakes are very serious, and this is severe judgment from Yahweh Shemishai, and more severe judgments will be coming. All right, let's see. Maybe I can get this clip from, this one's about 2 minutes long, and 2 hours ago from ABC News.
When you need someone.
We begin with that breaking news overseas, the death toll climbing from the powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocking Myanmar and Thailand. Authorities saying more than
Wow.
150 people are dead, the majority of them in Myanmar.
Wow.
That number's expected to rise as rescue crews search the rubble for the missing. This massive quake struck in the middle of the day near Myanmar's second largest city. That area was then hit with aftershocks, and dramatic videos show the impact, including this massive building under construction
Wow.
crashing down there on video. That's in the Thai capital of Bangkok. More footage showing water from a rooftop pool cascading down the side of this high-rise hotel. ABC News foreign correspondent Britt Clenna joins us live from Bangkok at the scene of that building collapse. Britt, what are you seeing?
Hi, Trevor. Well, I have to say it's overwhelming. Like you, I've been watching those videos, like the one you just showed, of that building crashing over the last few hours. And finally, our team is here. We just got to the site. And I have to say, after seeing that dramatic video, it is quite shocking to see. I'm going to get my cameraman to pan over now because it has been reduced to a giant piece of rubble, just debris. And workers are desperately trying to search for survivors. You can see an ambulance is coming out right now. These workers have been working tirelessly. You know, it's 5 a.m. local, and they have been working through the night to try and find any sign of life in, as I say, that giant piece of rubble there. There are ambulances coming and going. There's heavy machinery here, tents set up. This was described, workers say here, they walked out and moments later, well, they rushed out and moments later, this building just imploded. This is extremely dramatic. It's extremely shocking for people here. You can tell that the atmosphere is quite tense and somber, with people just desperate to have some kind of hope here amidst all this sadness and, as I say, this shock. We are 600 miles from the epicenter in Myanmar, which, as we know, has endured years of civil war. We don't know the extent of the destruction there yet. We understand there's more than 150 people dead, but fears are that the death toll will climb significantly there. So this is something that has very much rocked this part of the world, Trevor.
And
Yeah, and apparently they're saying that there are tremors. I think I saw that, or maybe I read it before. Right, but usually after an earthquake, there is a chance for tremors to occur. So it may not be the end of this situation right here. But I mean, as you can see, it is very devastating. And, you know, this is one of many earthquakes that have occurred just this year, just this month. I'm sure just this week, or even just the day that it happened. Because, I mean, look at it right here. Continuously, there are earthquakes happening all around the world. You can see the one from Myanmar, 7.7, March 28th at 1:20 a.m. Then on March 28th at 12:17 p.m. at 6.6, hit off the shore of Brazil. And then, oh, there was a 6.7 as well at 1:32 a.m. Myanmar. Okay, so that one happened after, right, from that place right there, 5.4 Port Vila, and another 6.1 off the coast of Brazil. Okay, 5.4 in Chile on March 25th, the 26th. Okay, and then there's a website that, yeah, see, this is the hottest one on the block right now, but the earthquakes are a regular thing. Okay, where is it at? I believe it's this website that usually shows. Oh, here it is. All of the list of earthquakes. What's going on? Okay, usually it's a little easier to find. Okay, maybe it's this one. All right, this one literally shows you all of the earthquakes that have recently happened. The past 50 earthquakes, and you can see the size of them: 4.2, 2.5, 2.7, 3.1, 4.7, 6.6, 4.5, and in various places all around the world. And this is a sign of the end. This is a sign of the soon, the coming of our Lord Yahushua, as the scriptures say. And Yahushua let us know himself. He said in Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? right? And you see the word world here, it says aeon in the Greek, which it says for a period of time and age. So, when it's not talking about the physical world that we live on, it's talking about the end of a period of time or age. That's how you can read it, right? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So Yahushua let us know, man, straight up, that we would see these things, rumors of wars, nation rising against nation, which is all literally happening right now in real time. We're not in the days of saying, oh, it's coming for sure, but we're not in it as yet. No, we're very clearly in it right now. We're in this time. Okay, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, which is all happening, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, which these are all happening. The earthquakes are happening, the pestilences are happening on various different levels, and the famine is building up day by day. I believe I heard something about a situation in Uganda, and with their food situation and drought situation that they're dealing with. But the earthquakes are on deck, the famines are building up, and the pestilences are building up and here, and the famines are also brewing and building up each and every day. So it says all these are the beginning of sorrows, because we're heading into some very, very terrible times. But these are the signs that we will see heading into these very terrible times, and it's clear to see, man, as what is going on. So, the message from Yahweh Shemishai is to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, knowing the times that we're in. Okay, so with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai by Shemaka Kodesh. Shalom.